good evening. Well, whatever time it is where you are. I wanted to type on Facebook, but I was just too tired. You can hear my voice. Sounds really tired. So I was going to type. Today's been a busy day. I woke up. I went to work in the morning and came back and had other activities. Went for a friend's daughter's birthday, which was really nice. Had lots of fun, and then it was house fellowship and all of that. It was really a nice day, actually. But something struck me because most times people have asked me to say, "Oh, where are you not? Why are you always seen with your younger child?" Because my older one doesn't care about going out. She's very introverted, and her friends weren't going to be there anyway when we went for the party today. And it's not just this one taking pictures. She doesn't like being behind the big camera, in front of the camera. She prefers to be behind the camera. As well, yeah. But what struck me was when I said, "Oh, we're going for this birthday party," and she said, "Oh, I'm not really interested. I don't want to go." And I said, "Oh, that's fine." She said, "Oh, what will I be doing in a 5-year-old birthday party?" And I was like, "Oh, that's fine." And it struck me that at that age, I don't have any objections. Once my parents said this is what is happening, that is what is happening. Once my guardian, anyone says this is what is happening, I had no choice to change it. I cannot say no, I'm tired. I cannot say no, I'm not going. I am going. I'm doing that thing that they've asked of me to do. I'm definitely doing it. There's no two ways about it. And I'm just so grateful that my own child has the opportunity of getting their voices heard. They have the opportunity of making a choice, and that choice is respected. They have opportunity of deciding this is what I want, obviously, because there's no harm. They're not endangering themselves, and it's not dangerous or something that will compromise their future. It's reasonable. And I'm go, "Oh yeah, that's fine. It doesn't matter. That's okay. Let's do it. Go ahead and have it." So I'm just so grateful that they have this opportunity, that they have this time. When I write something about my children, and I want to post it on Facebook or on the social media, I was like, "Oh, this is what I've written about you. What do you think?" I put them into consideration. And I was just reflecting today after I had that conversation with her. She said she walked into my, "Oh, I'm going to XYZ place." And I went into my room to get dressed and get ready. And she came to me and said, "Actually, I don't really want to go." And after we had a conversation about it, she left. And I sat down, I thought about it. And I'm like, yeah, really? This is really the life. This is the life I envisioned with my children, that they will have a voice, that the voice will not be silent. I mean, it will look like, "Oh, you're letting them get away with," but anyone that has ever stayed with them will say that they're good children. So basically, allowing your child to make choices does not make them spoiled. Allowing your child to choose what they want to do, as long as it's not to their detriment, doesn't mean that they're spoiled. So I would say, if now my child comes and says, "Oh, I want to buy an helicopter or an aeroplane," obviously I'm going to say, "No, why do you need that?" We talk a lot, but the thing is, we communicate, we talk about it. So why do you want to do that? Why do you want to do that? And then I will go ahead and say, "Oh, I don't think you should do that. This is my reason. What is your reason?" And we compare our reasons. And then we are able to come to a compromise if need be. There's sometimes where it will be what I say is final, but I try them to see the reasoning behind why I want it the way I want it. And if they want it the way they want it, they have to tell me the reason. And if it's good enough of a reason, yes, we can manage to you know sort that, agree on that. But if it's not a good reason, No, but if it's something we can meet in the middle, because one of the things as well that I have taught my children is compromise. So, what I mean by compromise, you can have it your way, I can have it my way. We can have it some way. We reach a middle ground. And that's one thing that is lacking from most African homes or when I was growing up. There was no compromise. It was either what your carers, guidance, parents wanted or no way. It was either their way or no way. At least I know for about 80%, 90% of children growing up at the time. It was either your parents' way or no way. There was no compromise. There's nothing you could do about it. And that's really sad in some sort of levels and some sort of way. But I'm glad that we're changing the narratives. We're changing the narrative. We're saying this is how it should be. This is what should be done. And hoping that we keep on changing it. So what I've just come to say is that I just had a moment today and I was thinking and I was just so grateful for how far we've come as a parent. That your parents did it does not mean that you should do it. That your guardian did it in some kind of way does not mean that you should do it. You have to adapt to what is suitable. In fact, growing up, there are things that happen that you think, oh no, this is not what I want. This is how I want it. And then you show it in your children. Give them that opportunity to make that choice or to make that change that you felt was wrong while you were growing up. Yeah, that's what I've just come up here quickly. So I'm just going to ask, tell me, how is your word, are you the Lord and Master, so to say, of your home? Is your word law? What you've said, is it what is going to happen? So let me know in the comment section. Meanwhile, this wasn't supposed to be a YouTube channel, but I've talked for 7 minutes, so I'm going to post it as a YouTube video. So welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Simply Jane, just discussing motherhood at this for today. What do you think? How do you manage? Do you think it's right to allow the children to talk? Is it okay to allow them to make their decisions, guiding them, not solely guiding them? Like, share, comment, and let's see where this goes. Anyway, thank you. Bye.